Morning, goigi. It's Monday, May 9th, 10:02 a.m. Monday, May 9th, 2016. Okay, guys, let's get right to work. I saw the edits you made. This is good. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys here is to please capitalize this S here. So you need to capitalize this S for sign out. So it should look something like this, guys. Make a note, a new note, and you can see it should say sign out. I'm sorry. There. It should say sign out with a capital S. So it should look just like that, guys. So if you look now, it's with a lowercase s. Let's go ahead and fix that, guys. So the next thing I noticed, guys, is that this is performing as expected. However, I would like for us to please change something about it. And I'm going to show you exactly what that is right now. So when I add to cart, okay, I get this pop-up here that the item has been added to your cart. Okay, that's great. So I'm not even sure where this links to. I haven't checked yet. Let's see. Okay, so that works fine. So the only thing I want to change about this, guys, is let me remove this from the cart. Okay. One second here, guys. There's a bit of a load time, and that is because again, the servers right now are hosted in India, and I'm in Miami. So okay, it's taking a bit long. Okay, guys, this doesn't seem to be working out. Hold on. Well, the only thing I really want to change here is, if you look here, this gray border. What I want to do, guys, is remove the gray border. So this gray border here, remove it, and then just make the icons, make it white. Instead of the gray border, take the gray border out and make these gray icons, make them white, so that they illuminate in white. So just like this, guys, like not these borders per se. Well, I guess you could, if you guys want to have that functionality. That I'm okay with that. If you guys want it to highlight the same way that everything else highlights when I hover over it, then I'm okay with that. But please remove this gray border, and if you can get it to where it's white when the letters are white when I'm not hovering over it, but then when I hover over it, a white border appears, and then it turns into, I'm guessing, whatever color this is in the background. I think it looks to be black, but I'm not sure. Just if you can do the same thing with the cart here, that would be great. I'm not talking about this part. This part is fine. This particular part has no problem. That part is fine. I'm talking specifically about this this area here. That this area here needs to be fixed. Let me see if I can get this product out of the cart. Okay, perfect. It's out of the cart. So this here, what I want it to look like is, I want these icons. Oh, I see, but they're red when you. Yeah, but the thing is, the gray's out of place, guys. That's the problem. Let me see what happens if I turn the thing, if I add a product to the cart. I'm not sure what color it turns into. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to understand exactly the functionality here. So yeah, you see it's still red. Yeah, guys, so I was gonna say if it turns green, that would look really nice. If it turns green when you add, if it turns green when you add an item to the cart, then that would be pretty cool because red would indicate that there's no items in the cart, and then when you add an item to the cart, it turns green. That would be very, very cool. That I don't mind having on the website. That would be a really cool way to indicate that you have an item in the cart, is that instead of it being red, it now turns green. So, but I really want to get rid of this gray border here. And again, if you guys can make it so that the cart is red when there's no items in the cart, and then it's green when you have an item in the cart, that would be really cool. I don't know how you would go about doing that, but I know it should be possible. But this is the only thing that's really bothering me here is the gray border, and then followed by this the red. I would prefer that it be red when there's no items in the cart, and then green when there's items in the cart. So let me try to make sure that I'm communicating with you guys correctly. What I'm saying is the first thing we need to do is get rid of this gray backdrop here, all this gray here, and then the next thing we need to do is make the cart red when there's no items in it. So you see how when I hover over it, it's red, but there's an item in the cart. So what we can do is, instead of that, we can make it green maybe instead of red. And then when there's no items in the cart, let me try to remove it from the checkout page, see if it's faster. Oh wow, look at that, guys. That's not good. So I just realized something, and that's that the state of the cart is not saving. That's a big problem, guys. Let me see if that was my fault and I did something wrong. But okay. Okay, no, you guys are good. That's not a problem. The state is saving. My apologies. So, guys, can we get this coupon code? Can we get it to be? Can we get this to show all the way? It's being cut off. Right now, it's being cut off. It needs to be. This needs to show the whole thing. It needs to say coupon code all the way. Again, it's being completely cut off right now. So, okay, guys. So, the other thing I noticed, guys, is that I asked that you please, when somebody creates an account, they need to have that a confirmation email sent to them. Okay. Same thing, when somebody makes an order on the website, they need to have a confirmation of their order and all the products that they ordered. So I did a test run this morning, and I didn't get any emails from the website saying that I had registered for an account. That's very important. You can see here that I haven't got any emails from the website. So I need to have, like, when a customer comes on the website and signs up for an account, they need to receive some type of confirmation email. Right now, that email doesn't have to be very complex. It can be a very simple, very simple email saying that they've registered to the site. Later on, we can go ahead and put more emphasis on that. But for now, a very simple test email will suffice. The same thing for the newsletter. When somebody subscribes to the newsletter, say for example, I go ahead and I subscribe to the newsletter, a couple things should be happening here. It should tell me that, in this case, it should be telling me that I've already subscribed to the newsletter because I've already used that email to subscribe to the newsletter first of all. And secondly, if I did subscribe for the first time, it should be telling me, it should be sending me an email saying that, hey, you subscribed to the newsletter, or some sort of test email it should be sending me. So those are two important things. And again, I'll go ahead and show you that it's not in the spam folder, because if we go to here to junk email and there's nothing there, if I go to spam, again, I don't have anything here that would suggest anything about same thing but cheaper. So again, guys, those are two very important things. So looking here, guys, let's go ahead and review everything that I've said so far. Again, guys, we never really did anything about the departments, and I tried to do it myself. I think you guys were insisting that I try it myself, and honestly, I wasn't able to do it using the Uber menu. I looked at tutorials, and again, I honestly, I felt, very upset with that. And we're still missing 3 categories, guys. We're still missing, I mean, I'll write them down for you guys, but I really wanted those categories because that's what we're going to be adding those products to the site. So, and those categories are sports and outdoors, just the way I'm spelling it. The next category is travel. Or I'm sorry, the next category would actually be automotive and industrial. And the last one would be travel. So these 3 categories, guys, we're currently missing from the website. I mean, I've showed you guys in previous videos several different examples of what I'm looking for when it comes to these categories. And you know what? I'm gonna have to show you guys again because it hasn't been done yet. So this is very important that we get this functionality implemented into the site. So let me pull up Amazon here. So the first one I'm going to show you guys is sports and outdoors. You can see here, guys, they have 2 categories, sports, outdoors. They have a picture at the bottom. Looks very nice. Automotive and industrial. This time they don't have a picture for automotive and industrial. It's just the category, the subcategories, industrial and scientific or whatever, and that's pretty much it. So they used to have a picture here. I don't know what happened to it, but I guess they got rid of it. So we would like to have all these categories as well, guys. I mean, we're definitely going to be selling automotive parts. That's not a question. We're definitely going to be selling automotive parts. So moving right along, guys. I've shown you guys those two examples, so those things are very important. And the last thing I want to show you guys is what the travel category should look like, and I'm going to show you now. And I've done this before, guys, and it's already kind of, it's not fair, guys. I've asked you guys to implement this several different times, and it still hasn't been done. So please, so here's the travel category. So you have travel. Again, this is not spelled. This here is not spelled correctly. It should say travel equipment. And then you have booking. But this is not spelled correctly. If you guys are going to implement it, which I mean I don't know honestly, but the way you would spell that is like this: travel equipment, just like that, guys. Again, So there's a picture here, guys, and the picture, it's in the template that I sent to you guys. So I feel like this is deja vu because I've gone over this edit many different times, and I still haven't got it back, guys. So this picture is in the template that I sent to you guys. So please look for it there. And you know what? If you can't find that picture, just use your imagination. Use a better picture than this. It doesn't have to be the picture of the airplane or whatever. Use something that you guys think is going to look nice, and then we'll take it from there. It doesn't have to, if you guys can't find this picture, okay, whatever. Use another picture. That's fine. So those are the three categories that we're currently missing right now, guys, and it's these three. It's sports and outdoors. I showed you guys the example on Amazon, automotive and industrial, and travel. So now let me go back to the site, and that's all I have for today, guys. I need to see about getting a backup of the site so that we could start advertising the site, and that way we can continue to work towards the marketplace functionality of the site. So outside of that, guys, to review the things that we went over, it's this here needs to be implemented. This here needs to, when I hover over this, it should not be gray. It should turn white like these. You see how these turn white? And then also, if you guys can get this to turn green when an item is added to the cart, and then red when there's no items in the cart, that would be phenomenal. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. The other thing was the newsletter subscribable. I don't get an email confirmation when I do the newsletter. That's very important. When a user creates an account on the website, they should receive some type of confirmation that they've created an account on the website. When a user places an order on the website, they should receive confirmation of that order as well as the name of the product that they ordered. That's all. Those are all basic functionalities in an e-commerce website. So guys, that's it for today, guys. I appreciate your time. We'll continue working, and I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. Take care.